Alright, so if you're a little bit confused by all of the harmonic scales and naming them again, we're going to do just a little bit of a quicker video for this time, talking about a couple of other scales that we have. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go back to page 185 with all of our helpful little keyboards that have different key names above them, and we're just going to do 2 more scales. So I know I said it in the previous video, but I just want to go over how the harmonic minor scale is built one more time, just in case it's a little bit new to some people. Harmonic minor is going to be whatever the key signature says. Then you are going to take the 7th note of the scale and raise it up a half step. Okay, so last time I used A minor as an example. This time I'm going to use, let's do D minor for an example. D minor only has B flat in it, so the rest are white notes. We go to C, raise that up to C sharp. So I'll play a little bit for you to see how it sounds. So this would be the natural minor: D, E, F, G, A, B flat, and then C, D. That sounds probably a lot different from anything that you are used to. So let me go back in. I'm going to add C sharp and make it harmonic. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C sharp, D, and then I'll come back down. Ignore my fingering, that was not correct in the moment. I just wanted you guys to get all of the notes. But now, in every harmonic minor scale, we gotta raise that 7th, so then we can make a 5/7 chord and properly resolve all their cadences. Okay? So, let's go on and pick a couple more scales. So we're going to do one easier one, and then we're going to do one that's a little bit tougher. So let's actually start with a tough one this time and get it out of the way. So let's go to B flat minor. Okay, so top row, 3rd one. Now, if you don't quite remember what the key signature for B flat minor is, that is okay, because that is going to be on this page. Where did it go? It's right here. A sharp minor. Okay, so they're going to write A sharp minor. There's B flat minor. Okay, thanks. All right, so if you go down to, it's page 188, and it has 21 by it, then you'll see the key signature for B flat minor. And so in that we're going to have B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat as well. So the note that we're going to have to change is the 7th, which normally we're going to have A flat in this key. Now we're going to take the A flat and raise it up to A, so then we can have that leading tone resolving back up to tonic. Okay? So the notes for B flat minor are going to be B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A, natural instead of A flat, and B flat. Okay? This is one that with the correct fingering is just a little bit tougher, so it's really good to know these notes right off the bat. So I'm going to give you a second. I'm going to do the same thing and write my notes in on this keyboard, okay? All right, okay. So that should be helpful. That also kind of gives you a visual aid of what it's going to look like, if that helps you a little bit more than reading notes. Okay, now let's do one more slightly easier one. Let's do G minor. Okay, down, it's in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row. It's going to be the first key that you see on the left. So now let's flip and find G minor. So this is going to be on page 189. You'll have 51 right next to it. It's the second one down. All we're going to have is B flat and E flat. So in natural minor, we're going to have F natural. We're going to have to raise that one up to F sharp. Okay? All right, so let me flip back to that. So our notes are going to be G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, and raise F to F sharp, and G. Okay? Faster, it's going to sound like this. we'll get to that eventually, but take a second really quickly. I'll do the same thing and write it in. All right, okay. So, especially if you're having a little bit of trouble with this, please do all of these. I know this is a little bit of extra time, but it's going to help quite a bit when we go onto scales and tackle these later, if you've already kind of been like, oh yeah, I remember some of those notes, okay? If you're a little bit more comfortable with this feels like a breeze to you and everything, then you can kind of maybe skip a little bit ahead in this video, but fill the rest of the sheet out, and in the next video we're going to talk about your assignment for the week and ways to practice.